Let's razzle this chicken farmhouse decor sign all over again. First, we're going to start out by removing the filler. We're going to keep the basket on there because that is going to be needed for our final piece. So we're just going to paint around it with the black being the first layer to give a really nice background layer. And we're going to come on layer and make another top. This is going to be doing the chip look. So after we get done painting this, then we're going to be able to add the Vaseline to it. Now this is really satisfying because this is where you get your desired chip look. And when you start scraping, you'll just see the final result. So just put it in places with a little napkin to make it look more realistic. And I just use a paper towel to help dab it across the board. You don't have to remember because you'll have to come back sooner with a scraper to remove it. Now, in order to give a contrasting color, we will be applying this vintage white. It is folk art paint, and this is going to be really nice because it is off-white. That way the white was not too bright, and it just comes neutral, so you can be able to hang this around all times of the year. Now, wow, let's just say this is my favorite part. When you start using that scraper to remove the paint where the Vaseline is located, you are going to be seeing the chip look come to life. Now, I'm telling you that you can do as little to as much scratching as you want, but definitely the paint will come off of the areas where you applied the Vaseline at. Now, when you do the chip method, the best thing to do is to go in the same direction. That way you're able to get the same look all the way throughout and not getting like weird looking lines on your piece. When you get the chip look as you desired, make sure you're able to clean the surface off, and it's going to now be time to decorate, to accessorize. So we got some moss, and I was able to hot glue it into the little wired basket, and I was able to use the end of the paintbrush to help pull it into the edges of the basket to make sure it looked fulfilled. And since I'm playing on the tones of a general farmhouse look, I'm going to be staying neutral and allowing it to have the moss on top with the little sprigs of greenery going throughout and the eggs. And these little sprigs were just glued throughout the basket just to give it a touch of a lifestyle farmhouse look, and then accessorize with the eggs that are neutral colors as well, all playing nicely together. And this is, again, like I said, great for all the way throughout the year. That way you can probably just change the bow that you like for the different holidays that come about. And this part is very optional. You can fill the basket up with several different things, whether it be carrots, bows, little picks or something, flowers. It is totally optional, but I decided to go with a neutral look, and because a hen lays eggs, of course. So last, we have to add a bow to finish this piece off, and it is optional to add and change out this bow throughout the year to match the holidays that are coming throughout. Now just look at the final results. I absolutely love how it turned out. And if you were looking for more crafty inspirations coming into your mailbox, guess what? You can check out our site at mamaslittleshop.com and be able to subscribe to where you're able to receive them notifications. Until our crafting project, I'll see you again.